Hello, today we are reviewing the tent from the brand Terra Incognita, model Geos 3. The main highlight of this model is its very large front vestibule. Next, you can see for yourself, and we will traditionally start our review with the setup of the tent. The tent comes with a zippered cover. The cover also features compression straps that can be converted into handles for easy carrying. So, in the bag, we find the tent rainfly, the inner tent, a fiberglass frame in a separate bag, with a diameter of 8.5 mm, as well as a set of steel stakes, which also come with a separate little bag. The package also includes a repair kit, which consists of spare pullers, a tube for emergency repairs of a damaged pole, and pieces of various fabrics. Let's move on to setting up the tent. First, we assemble the frame poles. Next, we need to lay out the inner tent with the floor facing the ground. We will assemble the two main poles in a cross pattern and insert their ends into the grommets. The tent has a total of 3 poles, 2 main ones, and 1 vestibule pole. The vestibule pole is shorter, and its ends are marked in a different color. After installing the main poles, the inner tent needs to be attached to them. The ceiling is secured to the intersection of the poles using a special loop, and then the tent is clipped to the frame with hooks. Now the tent should be anchored to the ground with stakes, ensuring it is well tensioned. The sleeping area is set up, and half the job is done. The material of the upper part of the inner tent is a lightweight yet durable polyester breathable fabric. The floor of the tent is made of durable polyester material, with an Oxford weave and a polyurethane coating. The next step will be to set up the rainfly. First, we will drape it over the top and ensure that the vestibules are opposite the entrances of the tent. Next, we secure the rainfly to the frame using the tie in the center of the ceiling and the Velcro on the inner side of the rainfly. We also attach it with the buckles located at the corners. Now, the remaining pole needs to be inserted into the sleeve on the rainfly. It is marked with the same color as the tips of the pole. The rainfly has corresponding grommets for this pole, so we insert its ends into these grommets. We have formed a large vestibule, which now needs to be tensioned so that the structure stands on its own. We find 2 straps in the form of loops at the bottom of the front section and secure the rainfly to the ground using stakes. The vestibule also needs to be tensioned at the points where the vestibule pole enters grommets. Pull the rear vestibule. Next, using the stakes, we pull the walls of the rainfly away so that they do not touch the sleeping area. We check if the rainfly is well tensioned, and if necessary, we tighten it. Last but not least are the guy lines. We tension them and secure them to the ground with stakes. The guy lines are equipped with hardware that allows for quick and easy adjustment of their length. The ventilation in the tent is provided by special ventilation windows that can be opened or left closed. They feature a storm collar, ensuring that rain does not enter inside. The zippers of both vestibules are also reliably protected from rain. At the bottom of each zipper, there is a large fastener that can be fastened to reduce the strain on the zipper during strong winds. All areas that experience more stress are additionally reinforced. The seams that may come into contact with water are taped. All zippers have 2 sliders, allowing the zipper to be opened from the top, for example to peek out of the tent, as well as from the bottom to open the door. When the vestibule doors are open from either side, they can be secured with special loop. The large vestibule features 2 transparent windows made of PVC film. The front part of the large vestibule can be opened partially or fully, and it also has a separate side entrance, making the vestibule very functional. The rear vestibule is small and has a classic design. As for the material of the outer rainfly, it is a lightweight and durable polyester tent fabric. This fabric is UV resistant, has a polyurethane coating on the inner side, and is treated with a fire retardant finish. The tent is available in a sand-colored rainfly or khaki. Let's move on to the inner tent. Its doors are double-layered, with one layer made of the same fabric as the entire sleeping area, and the other being a mesh. When the doors are opened, they can be tucked away into a special pocket inside to keep them out of the way. Inside, everything is familiar for Terra Incognita tents. There are several mesh pockets. In this tent, there is one double pocket on one side, and a similar one on the opposite side. On the ceiling, we have a stick where you can also place something, and this stick can be removed if it is not needed. It can also be hung as an organizer. This is done as follows. We hang it by these central buttons onto the corresponding loops. There are several clever pockets here where you can also place something, for example your smartphone. On the ceiling there is a ring to which you can attach a flashlight. Notice how much space the vestibule of this tent provides. You can easily set up a kitchen here, store all your belongings, and even hide bicycles for the night. Considering such a large vestibule, this tent can be considered for outdoor recreation, fishing, cycling trips, and even as a group tent for hiking. The dimensions of this tent are shown in the diagram. The weight in full configuration is 5.3 kilos. We will definitely leave a link to the GeoStream tent below the video. You can purchase it, as well as thousands of other products, in our stores. Thank you for watching, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and see you next time.